Welcome to Breaking News. I'm Miley and bring for you latest news on today. After a week that included shootings at a Vicksburg synagogue and a Canterbury grocery store and multiple pipe bombs being sent to President Trump's critics, the White House is continuing to insist that any divisions in America is media fault.
In a briefing with reporters on Monday, White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders defended Trump's continued heightened rhetoric. Trump once again called the media enemy of people on Monday morning. She said he wants to find ways to bring our country together in moments of crisis but wasn't stop his attacks on his opponents. The president's going to continue to fight back, Sanders said. She denied his placing blame on media despite the fact that he has been multiple occasions. She was pressed on a tweet from former Homeland Security Press Secretary David Lapan earlier in the day, declaring that the press is not the enemy of American people. Sanders said that the president is not referencing all media as an enemy of the people, but rather than is calling out the growing amount of fake news that exists in the country. Jim Acosta, a journalist at CNN, asked Sanders which outlets the president considered the enemy of the people. I'm not going to walk through a list, but I think those individuals probably know who they are, she said. When Acosta asked her whether she and the president meant CNN, which has been sent 3 pipe bombs over the past week, including one on Monday, she said it's not necessarily specific to generalization of a full outlet at times, but instead individuals that the president would be referencing. Sanders appeared especially incensed by some suggestion that some of the rhetoric and divisiveness coming out of the White House might be tied to some of the violence over the past week. The Pittsburgh shooting suspect's social media post indicated that he believed Jews were at fault for helping transport members of the migrant caravans from Central America that Trump has been stoking fears about for weeks. The mayor bomber was a Trump supporter who was vocal about his contempt for the president's opponents. Trump denounced anti-Semitism over the weekend, but in the past, such as in the wake of racist violence in Charlottesville, Virginia, last year, he offered a lukewarm response to calls for him to speak out against white nationalism. Sanders was also asked about why Trump continued to attack figures such as California Democratic Rep. Maxine Waters and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton at his rallies, even though both were among those sent pipe bombs in the mail. As she did with the media, she tried to shift blame in part back onto them. Let's not forget that these same Democrats have been repeatedly attacked the president, she said, in name-checking remarks made by former Attorney General Eric Holder, who was also sent a bomb as well at Clinton and Waters. The president is going to continue to fight back when these individuals not only attack him, but attack members of his administration and supporters of his administration.
And this story appears in Breaking News, a news famous on the little twists and turns around White House defense Trump's media attacks. Subscribe and follow us along with more about Trump administration policy. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the duration of today's program. Thank you for watching.